Hello, soul full of beauty and body full of wisdom who are here with me today, sharing this sacred space. I come to you with one of my morning rituals creations. This is a finger painted spiral. Every day when I wake up, I sit on my creative desk and I start painting with my fingers. This is a practice that I am using lately. I love to explore it, and every day from this oracle that comes from me, I receive guidance for my path. Today I share a collective message that comes from this oracle. The title of this oracle is New 3D Power. And so I was pulled to share with you a message that regards the law of assumptions. You know that I am passionate about this law and that I practice daily on the life playground. And so I found myself recently in kind of challenging situations when I desired to change them. So let's talk today about this new 3D. Can we change the 3D? What we experience in the physical, terrestrial, three-dimensional reality? The answer is yes. Yes, we can. And I share with you what I found to be effective in my experience. Then I'd love to know from you as well what you have found to be effective through your practice and in which level my sharing can benefit your evolution. So the first thing is simply to shift our focus from the not desired situation that we are witnessing outside of us and the desired one. So simply, am I witnessing something in the 3D reality that I do not like? Well, okay. So I regroup and I center within myself and I ask myself, which is the situation that I love to enjoy, I love to experience and witness outside of me. And so I start focusing on that one. Maybe I start visualizing if it comes easy for you, or I start creating new thoughts, new affirmations about that situation. I speak that situation into reality. I tell a story within myself about that situation, a story that I love. And in so doing, I am simply directing all my energy, all my light into that reality. This is one way that I found to be quite fast to be pushed out in my three-dimensional reality. However, this is not the only one, because in my experience I found it to work well in synchro with other practices. The other practice is to use the I am statement. And so how am I in relation to that situation, to that circumstance or event or person that I want to experience outside of me? So I work with I am affirmations. I ask myself how I have to be in order to experience that thing. And I direct all my energy into myself, into my state of being. Actually, I find this to be even more effective than the first practice I've shared with you. Anyway, they work very well in combination, in synchro, And after that, there is one more piece that is like the foundation of all the work. And this piece regards the inner calm, the inner peace that I create, I feed, and I nurture at every instant by working with my nervous system. So I find practices that relax myself, such as walking outside in nature, listening to music, meditating, sleeping, simply stay silent, sit silent on a chair for some minutes. Each one of us has his or her own relaxing practices. You should know which one works at the best for you right now at this point of your evolution. Otherwise, just explore to find yours. Okay, so said this, I encourage you to practice. Have you already noticed how these sharing that I just told you work in your life? Do you have specific practices that you use when you want to shift a situation that you do not like? Because here we are always talking about something that we sense disharmonious with what our desires are. Because of course, when we like what we witness outside of us in our 3D reality, we simply keep it, and so we maintain our internal state. This is a little bit different work. So now we are talking about something that we do not like externally, so the shift is always internal. We shift the focus on a new selected reality. We bring the focus back on ourselves, and we take care of our inner peace, of our state of power. I want to call it like this, which is neutrality. It is something even higher, if you want, on an energy level than calmness, because it is just a 0 point when we are not experiencing any kind of emotions or thoughts. It may seem very difficult, but I can reassure you that this is something we can absolutely experience with practice, and it's a state of bliss. So when you want to go further, you have my support. You can click the link below for my services. I can recommend you my MUSE session through which we can go in depth, especially using creativity. You can also book your oracle reading, which will give you your message, a personalized message, and you will also get one of my hand-painted, finger-painted spirals for further exploration. So all the links are here below. Choose the best for you, and until next time, take very good care of yourself and unleash your creative soul.